What's going on, friends? What's up, gamers, and welcome to DRULcast 184. I'm questioning that because I'm not sure.
How are you never sure?
I was so ready last week, and this
I
week
was going to ask you when you started recording, do you know what episode it is? But I figured you knew. I just figured, like, you're good on this whole process now.
No. You know what happened? I looked it up, and then as soon as I looked it up, some shit just happened. We started talking bullshit, and then I just forgot.
Adobo happened, bro.
Adobo happened.
You know what you need? Okay, open Notepad and just type
and have it open. That's dude, no joke. That's what I always do. This time, because Adobo happened, I completely forgot.
Oh my god!
I saw the number while we were talking Adobo, and then
oh my gosh.
Yeah. Anyways, as you guys can hear,
gosh.
J Spin in the building, Ace of Spades Juan in the building, Jack, what's up? Juan, what's up?
We good.
Yeah. Hi.
Let's do so playing. Hey man, let's kick things off real quick by saying that me and Jack poked each other in the butt.
What?
We played some more genital jousting over the weekend, and I want to say that the Valentine's update, 2 thumbs up, man. Way up in there, 2 thumbs up. It's the fucking greatest game ever. It's just so... Alright, to be fair, it's a fun game for, like, if you have friends over your house, hilarious. You're gonna fucking laugh, right? When it's just 2 dudes just playing online and we're in chat talking to each other, I'm just like, okay, it was funny, but yeah, man, that Valentine's update that came out a while ago that we never got a chance to play was really fun. I don't know. What'd you think, Jake?
It's good. Definitely good.
Let's just leave it at that. Onwards.
He has a life after.
The only thing is, I wish I actually provided feedback to them also. There was a little thing for feedback, and I did it.
Yeah.
I was like, we need, 2 players as a minimum requirement to play because we needed 3 on the party mode, so I let them know that. And then I also want a button that I can press and fluids are emitted from my character. That's a dream of mine.
To be able to press a button and have stuff happen?
Emit fluids.
Yeah, from either end.
Whatever, yeah. Maybe we have 2 buttons depending on what you want. 2
buttons, yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus. Oh, man. No, I agree. 100% I agree. I mean, it's...
or something. Just something to, like, change
something
it up
else.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's already funny, but there's just... You need that extra funny.
Yeah, and it can serve as, like, some gameplay mechanic, too. I don't know, Who knows?
Yeah. I mean, there's one mode in the Valentine's update where you suck up some seeds and then you spit them out.
Oh, that's right, you do.
So, I mean, suck up the seeds and then you press A to spit them out. Like, that could be a thing instead of having it forcefully.
Yeah, it just does it. Yeah.
But anyways, now that Juan is here to join us, I want to rewind a little bit because... We experienced something really cool at PAX East that I didn't want to talk about until the both of you were here, and that's VR. With, I mean, I get touch. I don't know what's it called for the Vive.
But there's no.
So the Vive.
It just comes with its controllers. It's just they call them wands or whatever. I think it's kind of like the street name, but they're just the controllers that come with Vive.
Well, because that's the thing. Like I've experienced, it's a whole different experience that I felt playing this game. And that's like 100% different than what I've played. So when I play with a controller, which is why I don't want to call it a controller because it's a wand. It senses where you're at. I don't like the movement of the controller is being tracked. Whereas if I'm playing on Gear VR, it's just my head. Like wherever I look, that's what's affecting the game. But my controllers. Exactly, my controller isn't really doing anything. So, we had a completely different VR experience at PAX East, and shout out to Newegg for letting us play this and have like a little private station. Because I mean, man, when you go to any like con, it's just so crowded, and even when you're doing VR stuff and things like that, like there's just so many people around you that you just feel everybody's fucking with you, right? And, shout out to them for kind of getting a room on the side and pulling people in and like, yo, check this out, like play this, play that. And so yeah, we kind of lucked out. We got in we got a meeting with them and we played a game. What was the name of the game? I don't remember.
Arizona.
Sunshine. Yeah. Yes. Have you played that, Jack?
I want to say I have. I don't. So when I was at CES a couple years ago, there was some demo, and it looks similar to what Arizona Sunshine looks like. But as far as I know, I don't know if I've actually played it or not.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you played it and you didn't tell us, you bastard, I would freaking kill you.
You guys, I guarantee if you guys play Robo Recall, it'll be better. I haven't played Arizona Sunshine.
Oh, I agree with that. 100%.
But I guarantee if you play Robo Recall, you'll be like, oh my gosh, best game ever.
After what I experienced playing Arizona Sunshine, I think anything in VR is just going to blow my mind after that. So, I don't know, Juan, I don't know if you want to get into what you thought about it first before I go off.
Jack hurting my feelings over here, damn.
Well, question. In Arizona Sunshine, how do you pick up a gun?
That's the mind-blowing part.
There's different perspective. All right. Let me break it down. Right?
Yeah.
Let me break it down. I had to unclip my pen there. All right.
I thought you opened your buckle on your pants.
That's later.
I gotta make room.
Yeah.
So honestly, Arizona Sunshine, really awesome experience. As Ozzy was trying to get it, I just the way it calibrates to your body is freaking pretty darn dope. You know, it's a game changer. It definitely changes the perspective. So, you know, as far as, you know, just to answer your question, how do you get the gun? It depends on where it is on. Is it on a table? You know, is it on the floor? You kind of have to, you know, reach out and actually get to it, or do you have to bend down and actually get it? Mind the dog in the background. But as far as my favorite aspect of it all was like the reloading. You know, it's not your standard,
push a button,
just
done.
Magically have it that it's, you know, gonna just reload automatically. You actually have to get the magazine and, you know, put it in there. I thought that was pretty darn awesome. Or rather,
how do you get the magazine?
You have to put it towards your torso, like if you have the magazine.
So you pick up the magazine first.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You have the magazine, and you know, you collect them, and then at that point you just kind of fill it up. You put it against your what's it called? I guess your
belt clip.
Your belt, the belt area, and then that's where you get the actual ammo. But you know, two things I like about that. It's the realism on it. It's like, you know, it's not really just magically coming to, you know, get there. And then number two is just you really have to focus on your bullet count. There's just many times in that game, and I don't know if you could vouch for that. It's just, I was like, damn. Yeah, I'm like, just they
there was at one point Juan is swinging his gun trying to hit the. By the way, the game, just quick recap. You're like in the middle of nowhere trying to get to safety, and there's zombies. That's kind of the only thing that matters. Just there's zombies. So as you're nowhere walking around
Arizona.
Well, yeah, in the middle of Arizona somewhere. And then zombies are just coming at you, and you're just trying to make it out. But yeah, at one point, Juan's like, shit, I ran out of ammo. He's just swinging his gun, trying to fucking pistol whip a zombie. So, here's my take on it, right? Here's the thing that changed everything I knew about VR, right? I'm walking around, the guy's like, oh, there's a gun on the floor, pick it up. And I look down, and I look, and then, you know, when you, like, push the button, your hands kind of, in the game, your hands do, like, the gripping motion. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about? So I look down at the gun, and I do I reach down for it, like, you know, aim my hand down there, and I click, and he's not grabbing it. And I'm like, dude, like, it's right there. Like, I'm fucking grabbing it. Like, I know I'm grabbing the damn gun. He goes, you got to reach for it. Like for real, and, like, really go down and reach for it. I'm like, I gotta, like, do some physical shit to reach for fucking. Like, I'm playing a goddamn video game right now. What am I
playing, the Wii?
Yeah, I'm like, what is this? Fucking Wii Sports and shit? Like, no, I'm not. So, I reached out, like, I kneel, I fucking grab it, and I'm like, oh, like, instantly, click. My head is, like, I'm in a whole new world. Like, this is amazing. I fucking grab it, I look at it, I fucking slap it to my belt because I needed ammo, and just start shooting. Oh my god, that experience right there, that, it doesn't sound like much, right?
It doesn't. I know what you mean.
That motion, like, once you finally go through that, like, dude, here's my entire life. Holding a controller, sitting down, I'm pressing X, and I reload my gun. You know? Or I walk up to a table, there's a gun there, and it says hold X to equip. I fucking do that. you erase all of that from your mind. Like, all of that just doesn't exist. You're literally going down, you're reaching for this gun, you're putting the clip into it, you're cocking the gun because you have to reload it. Like, what the fuck? Like, all of this is just going through my head, and I'm like, oh my god, VR, fucking game changer. Mark, you're the gimmick, bro. Like, you're the fucking gimmick. You're missing out, because all of this was, oh man, just mind-blowing.
When you pick something up in VR and you're able to turn your hand and it moves also, you're just like, okay, that's sick. You know,
like,
what I mean?
you're looking at it, you're like, you're like it's in your face.
Right, you're there.
You're like, it's so crazy.
That same thing with Rock Band VR. When I turn the guitar, I mean, I played gun game, you know, things you shoot in.
Yeah.
And it's like the same thing, you know, you move your hand, you pick up the gun, turn it, you can look at it, do whatever you want. But then once I got in Rock Band VR and I moved the guitar and the whole guitar moved, I was like, oh, that's sick. It's the same feeling, but in a different environment. And it's really cool just to see that like one-to-one movement. You know, it really connects that fake virtual world and makes it feel 10 times more real.
Reality, yeah.
Yeah. So I agree. Yeah. All I'm doing is agreeing with you on that.
So, no, oh my god, that's a victory, man. I'll take
that. That's funny.
Yeah.
So yeah, you mentioned Rock Band VR. How's that?
It's good. Didn't I talk? We talked about it though last week.
Kind of.
I think we did. What do you mean, kind of? What do you mean, a little bit?
Like, how are the levels? Like, you're saying that you could shoot your shit at people?
Oh yeah. Are we gonna talk about it on the show or not?
Not really. I don't think so. I think you brought it up.
Maybe I just bought it. I hadn't played it yet. I don't know.
Yeah, because you mentioned it because you still had to set it up, is what it was.
Oh, I hadn't set it up yet.
Yep, you didn't set it up.
Yeah. So anybody
because you have to do the tricks and stuff. Remember?
Yeah, you do. So if you bought Rock Band Rivals, you have to update your blue. It's a blue guitar. I'm gonna call it blue guitar. You have to update it, and it's kind of hidden on Harmonix's website on how to do it and even what to do. So like, I couldn't get my guitar to sync. I was spending like 2 hours on this. I'm like, dude, am I an idiot? Like, what's going on? I tried on my Xbox again. It was a whole thing. Anyways, that's the PSA on that. But yeah, it's cool, dude. You're on stage. It took me. I had played 10 or 15 songs, and for whatever reason, after 10 or 15 songs, whatever it was, you know, you're standing on stage looking at the audience. I'm like, what? Can I talk into the microphone? Like, I'm just standing in front of a microphone. Why is it here? I just thought it was cool because, like, hey, there's a microphone there. But if you walk up to the microphone and talk, you can hear yourself like if you were talking at
the reverb.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. The only thing that I think they need to do is do some vocal recognition to say like, "Are you guys ready?" or something like that, or like, you know, and have some like
have it
crowd
reaction.
To, right now they don't really. They just kind of look at you. You know? They just stare at you. Everyone's
Fish
staring
sticks.
At you. Yeah, everyone
just staring at you.
Yeah, they're all just staring at you. So I mean, if they could add that'd be super sick.
That's a VR comedy practice, like stand-up practice right there. They just stared at you like.
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty much. They didn't even have the little things over the head though. You know, they're just kind of standing there looking at you. And the other cool thing, in order to start the song, you have to look back at the drummer. So it's like
to give him the cue, like
and if you don't look at the drummer, the song does not start. So I'm up there, I'm just like playing, I'm just like wailing away, just like
all awkward. Wait, so you can play the notes, but it won't do anything?
You can play the song. You can play note. Okay, so let me back up. Rock Band VR doesn't have a note highway like Rock Band Guitar Hero. All those things do. They don't have that.
So what's the gameplay? Like
it's pretty much freestyle the whole time. So they teach you different chords. They're like, okay, it's a single string. If you hold these two, you're on a power chord. You hold these 3 keys. It's another type of thing, and they all sound a little different. Okay. And they do have like bonuses and stuff. So at the top of the screen, it's hard to say because it's not really a screen, but at the top, they do kind of give you placement at where you're at, like if you're in the verse or the chorus or whatever. And if you do hit the keys or the chord that they suggest you should hit during a certain part, then that's how you get like your star power, your bonus. Yeah. You don't have to though. You can't. There's no failing. You can't lose. It's impossible to lose. So what you can do before you turn around and look at the drummer, you can play all the chords and notes and stuff that you want.
You're not getting scored on.
You're not getting scored in the audience. They're just looking at you, but you can just act like you don't care, and you can just sit up there. And I'm like, let's rock, and you're just like, you just start going crazy on it.
Just talking to yourself. Everybody's just staring at you.
Yeah, they're just looking at me. And I'm just up there giving like the best solo of their lives, and they're just like blank face looking at me.
It's bomb simulator. Bomb like jokes, like failing jokes, bro.
Exactly, pretty much. And then you look back at the guitar, or not at the drummer, I mean, and then he like does a little like count in, and then the song will start.
Yeah.
It's fun though. It's fun. And then if you go down, like one time I just happened to go down on a knee and I had the guitar up like, like I'm a rock star. I'm in the middle of the stage and I'm just like, and then it says like, oh, like down on a knee or something. It like gives you bonus for doing stuff.
Oh
like
shit!
That.
So it tells you to do that.
Well, it doesn't tell you to do it, but it recognizes when you do it. And
then your roommate walks in, and you're just like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, if anybody watches me play, I mean, I have no clue what's going on around me. You know what I mean?
That's fucking funny.
They see you on a VR and they see you holding a mic right in front of you. I'm sure the silhouette of your body really gives them the fact that you're a rock band.
Yeah.
And you go, "Are you ready to rock?"
Yeah, man, it's fun. It's cool, man. It's a good experience. And
that's fucking funny, man.
What's really cool is that since the Oculus Touch controller will rumble, it has rumble in it built in, obviously.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool.
But you put at the end of the guitar. So that's the whole thing. You put like at the top of the guitar. You don't notice it when it's on there. Besides, a little bit more heavy, your guitar will always tip the opposite way.
Lean, yeah.
Yeah, it definitely tips if you're not holding it. But the cool thing is it rumbles. So when here's the other cool thing too. There's like a little, I'm going to call it virtual display. I don't know what else to call it, but a little virtual display like to the left of the top of the guitar in VR. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So like I'm in the game, I'm looking at my guitar. It's like a hovering. Yeah. Yeah. And it gives you a few things. It tells you like, hey, am I playing, if anybody knows things about music, are you like on an 8th beat or 4 or 16 or 32, or like, it kind of gives you an idea if you're playing with the song or if you're just kind of doing whatever the hell you want. But the other cool thing is that
it's like guiding you.
Yeah, it just stay on time.
Suggesting. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, you can easily play 8th notes and 16th notes and still be on beat. It just depends what you want to do. But the cool thing is that Oculus Touch controller will rumble when it's starting to get to one of those parts where they suggest on what chord you should hit, and then it also puts it at the end of the guitar, so I don't have to look back like at the top of the screen to see what's going on. I can just rock out like I'm rocking now, looking at my guitar and I'm hitting my keys and stuff, and I'm just playing along. So it was a thoughtful idea to put it there because it keeps the experience like together. I'm not looking up at some menu thing to show me like, oh, this is what's coming up. I can just keep playing, and if I'm looking at the crowd or something else, I can feel my guitar vibrating. And I can look over on the side and just see like what's coming up, what's next. And if you want to do your effects pedals and all that, they're on the stage. So you just look at which one you want and hit the whammy bar. So say I like
select it for you.
You want like an echo or whatever. You look at it. You look at the pedals on the stage, and you just like tap your whammy bar, and then that's which one you have.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
And then the whole thing about spraying people, it's kind of funny.
Oh yeah.
Have you guys ever seen Ghostbusters 2? I think it's Ghostbusters 2. Where they paint everything with pink slime.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it like makes everybody go crazy and stuff. It's kind of like the same idea. So once you get enough bonus to activate your thing, like tipping your guitar up, you know what I mean? You start to, as you play notes, it starts to like shoot. So on your guitar, you have like green, whatever, like slime colors and stuff, right? So as you play the notes, they start to shoot out of your guitar when you're in like star power mode or whatever.
Yeah.
And if you hit people with it, they like change. They like that color kind of surrounds them, and then they go more crazy. Like they're like they love it. They like love it. So you're sitting there and you're just like wailing away, and all this color is just like flying around the whole arena, like the whole place. And you're like hitting, you intentionally hit people with it too. So you tilt your guitar and I just go like across, like just hit everybody in the front row, like, you guys want it? You know, so how bad do you want that color? You want that yellow color? I got you. Bop. You know, hit him with the yellow.
R. Kelly real quick.
R. Kelly Simulator 2017.
Yeah. And then if you just kind of shoot it out,
are we still talking about General Jousting, dude? I think we moved on.
This is Rock Band PR. If you shoot out, it just kind of like they all just kind of swirl around, above everybody, and it's kind of like fireworks going off, I guess you could say, So it's a cool little effect. And if you, usually in Rock Band or Guitar Hero, to extend the time that you're in the little bonus section, you have to hit another string of notes to continue your thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You guys have all played Rock Band?
Yeah.
Instead of doing that, because the sections are really far apart, if you nod your head or jump or do stuff like that, it extends your star power longer. So if you're doing cool moves, I'm a cool rocker and I'm rocking out my head,
shit,
then it tracks all that and it'll extend your time that you can spray people with colors. So.
Oh man, sounds like a blast.
It's cool, man. It's cool.
Fucking VR, man. It's crazy. Yeah. Crazy times, man. Crazy times.
Yeah.
Been playing anything else? Juan?
Oh yeah, I just finished beating Resident Evil.
RE7?
Yes.
Yeah.
I like what they did. I was like, just looking at the cover itself, what they did to disguise the 7, because they didn't call it Resident Evil 7.
Yeah.
They should call it, Resident Evil Biohazard. Because to me, I felt like they were just trying to do a reboot.
Yeah.
But, as you progress through the game, reboot's not necessarily the word, but they definitely are taking it into a more biohazard or biological
toning
weapon.
It back to its roots. Right?
Yeah, I mean, it's scary as fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, I purposely was playing it just to, in front of my fiance, just to get her scared. It's great. She's seeing her how I'm looking at the screen, but at the same time, I just look at her it's just to see. But it was definitely catching me by surprise. It got me to swear a couple of times. Got me, had me on my toes. But in reality, it plays really well. I think the only thing that annoyed me is just how, how they sometimes you have a character that you really don't see doing some things. My example of this is how you have to mix herbs with chemical stuff. I'm like, yeah, because anybody could fucking just put herbs and fucking put this chemical mixing stuff and make fucking, magical healing
an extra
Kool-Aid.
Potion.
Yeah, it's just, that didn't make sense to me, because the guy didn't have a background.
Oh, okay.
Like to me at least, I don't know if somebody can correct me on that, but to me there was no background for him that would do that. The other character you play as, which I'm not gonna say, but then that's a different story because they have a background, kind of similar to the other Resident Evils. They're professionals, so it's
you go in already knowing that.
It's either they had the training going into that, or they see a lot of Bear Grylls to know, all the survival stuff. But I kind of gave them the benefit of the doubt. It's all right, whatever. They know what they're doing. But to me, I feel like this guy, no. Because otherwise he would have been as cool as the other characters in Resident Evil, because they're so cool.
In the franchise, cool.
Yeah. But, to me, this character was vulnerable, and that's kind of what made this game kind of work. Because it's
they showed
you that somewhat realistic of if you were a part of it, this is what would happen to you,
So they try to make the main character more relatable to you, not a military guy, basically.
Yeah, and then semi Frankenstein, but as you play, you'll see that.
Yeah, man, I never really got into Resident Evil all that much, and I know that it's a great series from just all of my friends playing it and shit like that. I'm like, yeah, I get it, it's cool. I don't know, man, horror stuff is just not for me, I guess.
Gotta get that adrenaline pumping, bro.
Man, I have a hard enough time, like Jack, man. I have a hard enough time keeping my blood pressure down just playing Gears of War.
I thought you were gonna say keeping your blood pressure down playing genital adjusting.
Yeah, so we'll keep something else down during that,
That's the blue pill.
I mean, but it's a good play, man. It's just they took away the whole co-op feature because I feel like it was just becoming more actiony rather than the horror version.
It was becoming more of like your buddy cop like Time Crisis.
Don't do that. What would you say that? I wouldn't say Time Crisis.
But like it had that feel to it when you were playing co-op. I don't know.
I mean, you have that old footage of me and Jake playing games. That did not feel like Time Crisis, bro.
Yeah, no, that's true too. Yeah, I get it. Maybe that's just a bad example. But still, like, I don't know. They were headed in a weird direction. So I don't know. I'm glad.
I like this. I like this, and it does give a little bit of a push of what is to come. If there's anything to come, they kind of leave it open to just have it be that there is possible hope for tomorrow in the Resident Evil world.
Okay,
but it's something that it's not necessarily attached to what we know from the other Resident Evils. But overall, it's up there, and I like it. It's not my favorite Resident Evil per se, but I accepted it as Resident Evil, which was what I feared.
Yeah,
on going into it.
Nice, very nice,
very nice. Jack, I want you to play it though. I need you to play it.
Maybe. Wait, did you download it or?
No. I had Danny borrow his copy. Right. Yeah. Once he's like, "Oh, I'm getting," I was like, "Word, money saved." Yes, play the game, beat the game. Let me see you. But of course, due to that it has multiple endings and versions of the story, he wanted to do all that, and I'm like, God damn it! That's why it's now April, and that game came out in January 20 something
this year. Yeah. At the beginning of this year.
He beat the hell out of it. So. Yeah, but I mean, I beat it in 12 hours. I mean, I could probably beat it faster, but something with have a life and kind of. Once you begin something, you forget about something. And this game, oh my god, it goes back, like you said, to its old roots. Have you ever played it, Oz?
I mean, I played
at the beginning.
Like 5, I think was my first one.
Oh my god, it's not the same.
Yeah.
You don't understand.
I know it's not the same.
Yeah. You don't understand the
struggle of finding a save spot.
The task. Well, no, they kind of made it that way. Lil D was telling me that when you play it on Madhouse, that's the only time you can save. When you find a tape recorder, only time you can save. Well, technically, that's the only one, but they limit the actual areas that they're at. But it's truthfully the only way you can save. But there's I guess like checkpoints.
Yeah,
it won't save it there. Like if you turn off the game, it won't be there.
I'll just bounce you back.
Yeah, but I guess when you play it on Madhouse, it's whenever you last saved it is where you are left off.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. Those games, but they've always had that.
What I was venting is the going back and forth, because they kind of, like I said, they made it back to how it was a mansion before.
Yeah,
that was the first one. It was a mansion, and you're looking at this time. It's a house in the bayou. Have a big house with like a boathouse. You know what I'm saying? Like one of those fancy schmancy houses. Mm-hmm. So it's not a mansionette by all means. But you have to travel back and forth. You have to remember rooms, like if you were some fucking real estate agent, fucking this is the incendiary room. This is where the people get burned, and you have to find stuff in there. Oh my god! But it was good. I mean, it's they had a balance, but there were some annoying puzzles. Yes, definitely.
Too many games, man.
I just had to vent myself.
It's all good. You got anything, Jack?
Yeah. I mean, we both played Titanfall 2 for kind of sort of a minute.
Yeah.
Not together,
because I gave up. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. What about it? It's Titanfall.
No, it's not Titanfall. It's not.
Yeah, you're right. It's Titanfall 2, but at the end of it. So, all right, let me give you my quick rundown.
Yeah.
I go in. I'm excited. So it's Xbox. What is it? Weekend free play or whatever.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it. Sure.
I don't know what's it called. Xbox
it's free
play
for the weekend.
So I download, and I'm like, word. In the past, these games have given everybody achievements.
Well,
so
it's usually been the full game.
Yeah, it's been the full game, so I'm like, this is gonna be great. I'm gonna probably get, maybe not a lot, but I'm gonna get, for the time that I had like allotted to play this game, I'm like, I'm gonna get a couple of achievements out of the way, because when I looked through it, I'm like, they seem pretty easy. Some of them is just do the tutorial, play your first multiplayer, blah blah blah.
Right,
so I'm like, it won't be much, but it'll be a little buffer,
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck it, let me do it. I go on, and the first thing I notice is buy full game. I'm like, wait, what? Did I not just download the full game? I spent like 60 gigs or however much this game is fucking waiting for this to download. Like, this is the full game, motherfucker. Like, you're gonna give me my achievements. So I go and I do the tutorial, and as an achievement, like I did the speed mission. I don't know. It was part of the beta as well. I did that shit. No achievement. I'm like, okay, maybe it's bugged. Maybe. Let me play my first multiplayer match. 100% that's an achievement. I know that for a fact. I saw it.
Okay.
I go, I play, I get nothing, uninstall. I played, mind you, also, just real quick, I say it's Titanfall because when I played my first match, like, I don't know if they put you in a match based off of your skill, or if they put you in a match based off of just whatever match is available, but there were people there that were definitely higher level than me, and I fucking whooped on it. Like, dude, I think I got a clip. I don't know. I didn't rewatch the clip, but no joke. The second I landed, I fucking did some of the coolest shit ever. I ended up with like 5 kills in the first like 30 seconds of joining that game.
Nice.
It was dope. Like, I did the hook, what's it called? The grappling hook.
Yeah.
Dude, as soon as I spawned, I saw a dude in front of me, gunned him down. I hooked it to the other side. I saw 2 dudes, mowed them both down, turned around. I saw a Titan, started fucking banging on that thing. It was the craziest fucking moment ever. And those moments are so much fun in that game, which made me miss Titanfall. And then I won first place because, like, I don't want to brag or nothing, but I guess I'm good. And people just like whatever. So first place, no achievement, then close, uninstall because I didn't want anything to do with it.
What did you think about how all the enemies are outlined in red, like they're glowing red?
It's not all enemies. It's the like real people, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, that's what I mean. That's the only people who matter, really.
Yeah, but there's the grunts as well, so
they don't matter though.
Sure. I mean, they still give you points.
Right, but if you're playing attrition, yeah. But I'm just saying, like I thought that was kind of stupid. Like,
if
I'm on top of a building and I can see the enemy, like enemy pilot, all the way across the map because he's glowing red. It's like there's no element of surprise. You know what I mean?
Fucking training wheels.
Yeah, and there's no like pro mode or like hardcore mode. I was like really disappointed in all that.
I mean, I don't know. It didn't bother me. It made me the player that I needed to be for that first game that I enjoyed.
Now we get it. You demolished because you had your training wheels, man.
I just went out there. I saw whatever was in front of my face and I killed it. Like everything I saw was just dying. So if I saw the little red outline, I'm obviously gonna go. Red is bad. Yeah.
Right.
I fucking shot.
Right.
But
I agree. You're supposed to shoot
is
red.
It training wheels? Sure. I don't care. I didn't.
I was thinking, like, if I played that game, like, regularly, I'd be real upset. Like, I wouldn't play it because of that. That's what I'm saying. And also, like, some guys had, like, crazy weapons. Like, some guys had, I don't even know, they were just, like, gigantic, I don't even know what they had. But all I know is they shot it, and it was, like, a gigantic explosion, and I died. I was like, if I bought this game, I'd be real upset. Like, real upset.
I got sniped, and I was like, man, fuck you. Because I had such a crazy ass tear, and then out of nowhere I just get picked off. I'm like, man.
Right. I don't mind being sniped. I mean that's.
I don't mind.
Games.
Just after
but it does suck though when you're killing it. Yeah. But I don't know. I was just like, some guys had some big. I don't even know what it is. Just big proton cannon. Let's call it that. And I watched the replay. I was like, it wasn't even close to me. It was like 30 feet from me, and just because it's some giant explosion, I still died. I'm like, oh.
Look. It's no Titanfall 1. Let's just say that.
It's not, and that's all I wanted. All I wanted was Titanfall 1 with some different stuff. Yeah. But
you got different stuff.
The sounds in the game though are amazing.
I mean, everything about it, like sound-wise, like development-wise, it's really good. They're all polished. Everything is well polished. It's just not the same. I mean, I didn't really care about the red outline shit as much as you did. I get it, but
I didn't care at first, and then I realized, like, wait a minute. The more I played, I was like, I'm all the way across the map and I can see this guy. And usually it would be like, oh, is that a guy? Or you know what I mean?
You question it, yeah.
Yeah, and that's part of the game, you know.
That's funny. Yeah, no, that does bother me, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But that does bother me.
Okay. Why don't you tell me right meow?
All right, I'll tell you right now. So I bought a game that I wasn't planning on really getting.
Yeah.
But a lot of people have been getting.
Sure, you're right.
PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. And so I don't know if you're at all familiar with the genre.
No.
So they were at PAX. I avoided because I'm not into that genre of game all that much. But there was just something about it that pulled me in, man. So, and I think I know why, but I'll tell you that in a minute. But so basically, here's what happened. I saw the game and I was like, H1Z1 came out, King of the Kill, and that's the same premise. So basically, it's a bunch of people in an island. If you ever seen the Battle Royale, you already know this game. Or even Hunger Games, I think is the same way. I've never seen Hunger Games, so I don't know. But basically, a bunch of people, you all go on an island, and then you loot, houses and sheds and a whole bunch of different places for weapons and armor and helmets and all sorts of stuff, vehicles to get around. And then as time goes on, the radius of the map gets smaller. So in H1Z1 King of the Kill, there's a gas that's there. In Battlegrounds, there's like an electric force field that like it makes you basically get closer to each other. So if you're anywhere outside within the force field, you're gonna die. If you're in the radius, you're gonna survive. And I think it starts off with 100 people on Battlegrounds. I don't know how much it is on the other one, but I'm gonna focus on Battlegrounds because that's the one that I've been playing. But you're running around and you're with people who have already played the game. I mean, it's 100 people per map, and you spawn up in a plane and everybody ejects at a different time. Like you can parachute down at whatever time you want. Once you land, you want to make sure that you find a weapon quick, because if not, you're just gonna die. And the red outline thing that you brought up reminds me of this game, because there is no red outline, but what they do have is crazy audio. So I'm wearing headphones playing this game, and you just hear a bullet whiz by you. You fucking whip around so fast. You're like, where was that? Like you're panicking, like, where did it come from? Somebody can see me. Like, why the fuck can't I see them? And it's all a matter of position. Like they might be up in a building just fucking aiming down at you, shooting at you, and you have no idea. Yeah. Now if that person had that red outline, I would fucking make sure I kill him, because you never shoot at me and miss, bro. Like I will kill you.
Yeah, right.
So sure enough, I turn around, I'm looking around, I'm jumping, I'm like bunny hopping like a fucking maniac. I go prone and I die. Like the dude had me, Like there's just nothing you can do. But there's a sense of realism to that, and that's why this game like fucking really got me, man. That sense of realism, and also because it reminded me of like I don't know, I really miss Call of Duty, like a real fucking Call of Duty, and that's what this game reminds me of, except you're not in a team or anything like that. It's just free for all in a big ass map. It's just a free for all, So yeah, no, I've been playing that, and holy shit, I've never gotten so scared playing a game before like I did playing this. Like I go into a house, right? And I mean, first of all, you're just running around open fields and shit, and you hear you hear gunshots like across the way. You're like, oh fuck, like things are going down over there, avoid that neighborhood, let me go over here. So I go and I find a gun. I go into this building, I find a gun, and as I'm reloading it, this dude just fucking comes out of a closet and just blow with a shotgun. I'm like, oh shit! Like I jumped out of my seat.
Oh my god, he comes out of a closet,
dude.
He's R. Kelly.
He just pops out and just bang. I'm like, oh my god, like, dude, jump up out of my seat. Like I died. So afraid, like my heart was pounding after that. I was like, holy shit. Like here I am just innocently fucking loading a gun. Dude opens the door and just blah, like he fucking knew that somebody was right there. Footsteps, like every little thing about sound in this game matters. So footsteps and just everything, you know, the gunshots whizzing by, the bullets whizzing by you, like all of that kind of gives you a sense of direction of where you're getting shot from and all of that. And the entire time I'm playing this game, like you're just panicked. I think I made it up to like 18 people alive. Like the goal obviously is to be, you know, last man standing.
Right.
Made it up to like 18 people. It's a small circle. I'm shitting bricks. I'm sure everybody else is also in that same like panic mode, you know? Like any corner you turn, somebody's going to be there. And the map tells you like, hey man, the player circle is going to get smaller. Better get moving. You're like, oh my God, if I leave this spot, I'm going to fucking be exposed. Like somebody's going to shoot me. So it's really fun, but also very difficult because you just have to know like what everything does. Like you might just pick up a gun, but you also need to find ammo, you know? Most guns that you find already have ammo near it, but once you run out, then what, you know? And it's 100 players, man. Like that circle, like it creeps up on you real quick that you have to keep moving, you know? So you get comfortable in one spot, you find, you know, gear, you find this, you find that, and then you look at the map and the safety circle is so far away from where you're at, like forget it, you're done, you know? Unless you find a car, you're not gonna do much.
How much time do you have to get in the circle once it?
So once you start up, I think it gives you like 3 minutes to kind of, or I think it's 5, it might be a little more, to kind of gather everything, and then every couple of minutes after that, it gets smaller and smaller. I don't know. I want to say that it goes by time and not by how many people are alive. So, okay. I mean, by the end of it all, it's like a fucking, like, just a tiny little circle. It's just 2 people in that fucking, in the little area. Like, it's basically surrounding, like, one building, you know, by the end of it all. But I've not yet seen the end, so working my way up there, man. I think the best game
when you die, you get to watch the rest, or is it just, like, exit game?
You wouldn't want to watch it.
Well, I mean, if there's 5 people left, you're one of the 5.
Put it this way, if there's 5 people 18, left, you're gonna see. I think you can spectate. I always quit because I just want to get back to the next game.
Right.
But no, man, it's so much fun, and I'm really excited for something like that to come out on Xbox. So I think the community. I mean, I don't know. There's just something about a controller that I feel. I don't know. It just reminded me a lot of
man. It's just like home, you know.
I put it this way: I have no problems playing this game, keyboard and mouse. But there's just something about like talking shit to my friends, like people that I actually know, as opposed to just these random assholes on the internet who. I mean, there's 100 of you. Oh my God! In the plane in the beginning, everybody's just talking shit. Racist, like just the craziest shit you get, because like you could talk but nothing cute, like you don't see who's talking, you know.
Just like chat scrolling by or what?
No, like the voice.
Oh, okay.
And once you're in the game as well,
so all 100 people can talk at the same exact time.
In the beginning, yes. And then once people start leaving the plane, like ejecting, then it starts getting quieter and quieter. Yeah. But then once you're in the field, you can also hear people talk, and it's like a radius thing. So, depending on how close you are, you might hear them, you might not. So, I mean, I remember you could kill a dude, and you could still hear him talk afterwards. He's like, "Fuck you" or something like that. And it's like, oh shit, like, But yeah, no, good, really good game. I've been so pissed off. There are times I've landed and guys already have like a car, and I'm like, man, like you suck. Like you're just gonna run me over, and you try to dodge him. And sure enough, he runs you over. Like game over. Like here you go again. Just back to queue. But yeah, no, that's what I've been. My latest has been that.
Yeah.
You should play it.
No, it's okay. Wait, is it on Steam?
It's on Steam, yeah.
Okay.
Play it when
we need to fix our libraries.
It's not linked? I'm linked to yours.
Yeah, I'm a whole thing over here. I'm a mess.
Oh, God.
Yeah. What's it called? I went back and played 2 older games.
Oh.
You played one of them. I know that.
I did?
I did? Yeah. I played.
Oh, God.
I played Hello Neighbor and We Happy Few.
How's that?
Hello Neighbor, I'm really disappointed with.
Really?
Really disappointed. Yeah.
What happened there?
Nothing. I quit after like 3 minutes. I was real mad at it.
Damn.
Wow. Yeah. It's still the same thing.
Really premature.
No, it's different from the last time I played. Really premature. It's different from the last time I played, but I don't know how long it's been in this state. But it was like everything was really dark. Like I couldn't turn up the brightness. It was just really, really dark. I couldn't see anything. I don't know if it's like my video card drivers or the game's really dark or what, And it was just like, I don't know. It wasn't.
I already said I'm not playing that game until it releases.
I think can you at least open it and try it though and let me know if yours is really dark too.
I'll check that out for you.
Yeah, thanks.
I'll check that out for you. I could at least do that.
Yeah.
We happy friend.
Yeah, we happy few.
So before we even get started in that, first off, huge announcement for We Happy Few. They just got picked up to potentially be a movie, which I'm on board. Like I think that's a great idea.
I think so too. But you know what? I think if they make an amazing game, I don't know if they're there yet, but if they make an amazing game, it'll be better than any movie that could be made.
Oh, okay, sure.
I'm just saying because like you're watching a movie. Sure, there's like suspense in movies and stuff, but like you just said, we playing whatever game, Battleground or whatever that game was called. You're like tripping out. It's a feeling that movies and other things that you're watching, not interacting with, can't portray. So if We Happy Few, if Compulsion Games makes an amazing game, no movie is gonna be able to touch it. You know what I mean? So it's like. I hope they make an amazing game.
And it would be cool because it's like an indie. It's indie. It's gonna be indie, right? Like it has to.
I don't know what it's gonna be.
Movie. Like I don't know who picked it up. I don't know much about it. All I know is that they already announced that it might be or that it's going to be a movie. That's it.
Yeah.
So I'm happy about that. The game, on the other hand. What did you think about the game? Because I'll give you my recap in 2 seconds.
Well, from the first time I played it once, a long time ago, and I was mad at it. I didn't like it. It wasn't like what I had played at PAX.
Yeah.
Now it's a lot closer to that. Like I feel like they're finally realizing their vision, but you obviously feel different. So
let me tell you what I experienced.
Yeah.
So the first time I played it, the game broke. I did a mission. And I handed something to the dude. I think
the guy at the gate or whatever, right?
Yeah, there's a quest that you have to find. You have to like do.
You do.
The thing with this game is that one quest branches off into like 3.
But you do understand that the whole thing's a work in progress.
It's a work in progress. No, I said that 100%. I agree.
Okay.
So I handed something to him, mind you. Like I already got the gist of the game, right? Like by the time the first playthrough, I got the gist of it. I did the missions. I collected one thing, then handed it over to somebody else because that needed to get over to somebody else, and then that is what I needed in order to open the gate. So then I give the shit to the gatekeeper. Gatekeeper opens it. I pause my game, and the gate goes up, and then the gate goes down as my game is paused. And so now what? I can't get through. I can't do anything. Fuck this game. Uninstalled. I got pissed.
Right.
Work in progress.
Yeah.
Right?
Premature.
Very premature. And speaking of premature, so I go back. Jack is telling me, it's a lot, closer to how it was at PAX and this and that. And I'm like, man, you know what? I'll check this out. I'll play it. I liked it. I heard it was going to be into a movie, so I figured I might as well get a little more into it this time. So I play. It's the same exact thing from the previous build. The gate is
the beginning is the beginning.
Yeah, the beginning. Yeah, right. The gate is different now. Like a lot of the things are changed, and I'm like, oh man, I like this.
I didn't even see the gate.
The first mission you have to go through a gate. You have to like try to get it open. You have to fix a plumbing issue.
We're playing the same game.
We clearly we're not.
I don't think we're playing the same
Maybe
game.
You're doing different missions than I am, but
no, like the whole intro, you're off your joy, you get captured. You're like whatever. You're in your home base.
Yep.
You escape from the home base, and then you go outside, and then it's open world. You do whatever you want, pretty much.
No, you go outside. Yeah, you go. Well, okay, you go outside, and then you find out you're trying to get somewhere. You're trying to figure out who won Simon Says or some shit. There's a bunch of different little missions, dude.
Oh.
You're just not talking to people or you're not pressing X where you need to.
No. I play with keyboard. But
or yeah.
No, I went around, I talked to people. I choked a few people out. I threw them behind old broken houses, and yeah, I mean the whole thing. I did all that. I searched the trash cans and the pile of trash.
So you're just doing the open world thing. I'm doing the mission thing.
Right, but I mean, I'm like stumbling upon missions. I don't know.
So, anyways, I finally find a mission. I'm in the process of doing the gate mission again.
Okay.
This time the gate is a little different. You just need to escape. So I go, and this is maybe 10 minutes in, and I run into a spot where you need to create a lockpick. I create a lockpick, and you've created a lockpick, right? I think it's one of the first things you do.
Yeah.
And then I exit, and then my sound is just lockpick. It's like metal clanking together.
Yeah.
And it's just repeatedly doing that as you're just running around. It's just metal clanking together. You're still I'm creating an infinite amount of lockpicks. That's not what's happening, but that's the sound that's happening.
Right.
I exit my game. I go back in. Still happens. I quit. Uninstall. I'm done.
Oh my god.
I will wait for your movie, or I will wait for the final release of your game. Work in progress. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Compulsion Games. I think your game is wonderful. It looks great. There's just a couple of bugs, and it's okay. It's expected. Work in progress. I keep telling myself that. Not to rage, but uninstall for right now.
This guy.
I got so mad because I wanted to get into it again, dude. I wanted to run around and fucking choke people out in the back of the building and stuff.
Yeah, I did.
And instead, I got fucking click, click, clack, click, click, clack. Click, click, clack, every 3 seconds. I'm like, fuck this.
You should hit him up and let him know. Maybe
I probably will.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know how it happened. I think I wanted to create. I was crafting. I think it was a pipe, I don't know. It was something I needed to craft to fix a water pipe for a quest.
Yeah.
And as I did that, I stopped it, and then I went in to create, obviously it's a bug, Yeah. I stopped it, and then I went in to create the other thing, and for whatever reason, the game got confused, and now it's, just doing the same motion for the first thing, so. Oh, well, shit happens. Work in progress.
Yep.
You have anything else?
I don't know. No, not
I think
really.
that's it. Actually, last thing, Juan.
Yeah.
Juan played a game that I never thought he would play.
What?
Rocket League.
I do it for you, baby. I get sick and tired. Everybody's playing Rocket League, and my friends, I'm like, what the fuck,
it's such a good game.
Peer pressure, man.
I think
I still suck. Don't get me wrong.
What'd you think though?
Just trying to fucking fly straight.
Going into it now. Playing it, what do you think of the game? Do you like it? I see you on.
It's fun. I'm like I said, I'm trying to just get my mechanics up there. Cause honestly, dude, you could put the shittiest game, but as long as we play together, I play it because I like fucking playing as a team. That's why we got fucking Ghost Recon. No offense, people who make Ghost Recon and everything like that. I mean, I think the game was trash, as Jack related before. But because we play. I find games that we play just successful,
Yeah, I want to go back, man. They so the latest update was the drop shot update. They completely reworked the ranked system. So I'm trying to get Alex together so we can tear up that leaderboard. They added a whole new what's it called? Whole new division. Oh, sorry, not a division. They got rid of a division and they added a whole new tier. So now it's bronze. There's 4 instead of 3, or 5 instead of 4, or whatever it is. They added an additional one. And
put me on Doodle Brown, please. That's
dude, right. It's so hard. Before you went from gold to blue, now you go from gold to diamond to blue. So there's that extra. So basically, what happened is they noticed that a lot of the people that are playing are kind of stuck in between gold and blue. So they added an additional ranking tier just to kind of space everybody out and to make way for better challenges, because if you have that many people in that one area, the challenges aren't fun anymore. So in order to kind of stop that congestion, they added this new tier. So now you get better placement and you get a better idea as of to where people are in regards to their skill. So yeah, like playing now, it's fucking crazy, man. Like they got rid of a division, so in order to rank up, you have to go from 1 to 4, and then your next one is a rank up. It's so much fun though. That I don't know. I like that about this game. It's just the ranking up. I guess that's just any game you enjoy ranking up, you know? Leveling up and shit on Call of Duty. I remember that. Going prestige to show off your new icon. That's the same exact feeling I get with Rocket League.
So that hook is still valid for you. XP.
Oh, 100%. XP, dude.
I don't care anymore.
100%.
I was playing Timefall 2. I was like, you know what? I want to get to level whatever to unlock this. I don't even care anymore. Like I don't even want to start. You know? I don't want to start.
If it's I don't know, man. I guess it would depend on the game. If I really thoroughly enjoy it, because Call of Duty did something weird. Once you got to level 50, XP meant nothing. Like it was like you're playing just to play, but you need like that extra thing to just let you know that you're doing good.
I mean, like Gears of War experience, Gears 4 experience, stupid, no reason.
You just rank up, you level up, and I'll probably re-up afterwards. Like, what do I have to lose? A fucking number? I don't know.
Right. What I'm saying, there's no point to it. Like, there's no incentive.
I get it.
Like, why am I gaining XP? I don't really care.
Why would you not rank up? Why would you not re-up if you're gonna be playing anyways?
I'm not saying you shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying there's no point to XP.
Oh, there's no point. I get that.
You know.
But when it comes to a leaderboard, like, you know how it is with leaderboards, man. If you're on top, you're on the bottom, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it really doesn't matter.
That's how it is for me at Rocket League, at least. Gears of War, I don't give a fuck.
Right. I'm saying, like, in general,
I would care if it was our ranked, like, the badge, like, the tier.
What do you mean?
When you play competitive on Gears, you get, you bronze,
have, like, silver, whatever, all that stuff.
That I would care.
That's what it should be. So, like, Halo 2, that's what it was. Like, if you had a number next to your name that everybody saw, and if you're good, your number's closer to 50. If you're shitty, your number's real low. You know what I mean?
Number's closer to 0.
Yeah. So And it would go up and down. It fluctuates. If you win 10 matches in a row, you're going up. If you
that's
lose
exactly 10
what fucking
Rocket League is.
Okay. So it's not XP then.
I mean, there still is XP, but I don't like that number. Just does not matter to me. Put it this way, it matters so little that every time I don't know, you get one at level 10, at level like 40, and at level 70, you get a title. You get like expert, veteran, legendary, rocketeer, some shit like that. You get a little title, right? And that's with XP. And that little title, you can choose to display it under your name or choose not to display it. Yeah. I put mine off. I don't care. Who cares?
Right. Yeah.
All I care about is what color like ranking I am.
Right.
You know, the closer to Grandmaster that I am, the better. That's all I care. Right. And that's the only stat that I care for. In Call of Duty, it's different. In Call of Duty, they don't have that unless you're playing like clans and shit. But in Call of Duty, it's a little different because once you play and you're not getting any XP, it's no longer fun. You're not really doing anything other than just playing, you know?
Right.
And the sound effects are fucking crazy. Like, all the crazy sound effects that it does. So, yeah, I want to be rewarded. It's like the slot machine mentality. The more noises the shit is making, the more I think I'm winning. Where it's like, I just bet $1 and I won 10 cents. Like, that's the mentality of it, you know?
Yeah.
That's all it is for me. I can only speak for myself when it comes to that shit. But, yeah, no, that's how it is. So, yeah, no, I'm good, man. If you guys got anything else,
let's play. I want to play.
All right, man. Let's play some fucking games. Let's get out of here, guys. If you want to hit us up, I'm trying to think of what to say. If you want to hit us up, I'm at TrueOz on Twitter. That's at JSpin on Twitter. I think I always forget.
Yeah, that's right.
You have too many names, and that's Ace Jam with a 3 and a underscore in between. Yeah, that's it. I'm so out of it, man. I'm tired.
Damn.
I'm tired. I'm hungry.
Why are you tired?
Long day, man. I've been up. I got up way too early. I was watching Premier League soccer. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Those matches is just way too fucking early, and for me, for you, it's impossible. It would be like 3 a.m.
Yeah,
way too early. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for listening. Hit us up. I already said that. I guess if you want to shoot us an email, that's also an option.
No, not allowed.
What do you mean not allowed?
I don't know emails.
No emails.
No emails.
DRULcast@gmail.com.
No emails.
No emails?
Huh?
No emails?
No
Okay.
email. No me gusta.
No, well, the difference is he has no access to the email, and I do.
No, in general, I just don't like emails. It's old. Nobody. It's like when you get normal mail, and it's just like stuff in the mail. I don't want it. Like I don't want to see you. Like
I don't want to see you. He says.
Yeah, don't email me. Yeah,
talking like it's his ex-girlfriend and shit. God damn.
I don't want to see you.
There's a billion other ways to communicate in the world other than email. Let's use one of the other billion. Let's not use email. Email needs to go away forever.
So if you want to tell Jack to go fuck himself about this whole email situation, you can hit him up on Twitter.
Exactly. I'm totally
and email him as well. Just for
you can email him.
I'm like, no, I don't do email.
I'll set up some forwarding system so that we can email him every time you use the hashtag go fuck yourself.
That'd be funny.
That would be fucking hilarious. You'd be so mad too.
I would just delete my email. I would just disable my account. That's it. I'd quit. That would be like me. I'm like, I'm already like
90% of the way there.
Yeah, I'm already close to just being done with.
Just gotta cut the thread.
Yeah, and that would just I'd be done. All
right, guys. That's it. Until next week. Play to Drool. Peace.